What's up, nerds? Clim here, and today we're going to be playing a little Castlevania. Not just one game, not just two, but three different Castlevania games. I think for this video I'm going to do probably about 20 or so minutes of each game. And this is the Castlevania Advance Collection, so we'll be playing the Castlevania Game Boy Advance games, and this is kind of loud. Let me actually see if I can change that. It looks like I cannot. Give me just a second. Sound settings? No, I guess not. I guess we're gonna have to deal with this. Anyways, so our first game in this collection is going to be Castlevania Circle of the Moon, which is the first Game Boy Advance game, Castlevania game that was released. And it's also the first Game Boy Advance game I ever played. Just so you know, it's me playing. Boosh. Also, the music currently playing is actually lifted from Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, or not Chronicles, Dracula X, Chino Rondo. And it's the file select music, and this one that's playing is lifted from Castlevania 64. The interesting thing about this game is pretty much most of its soundtrack is songs lifted from other Castlevania games, save for, I think, 3 tracks. And I'll point them out as we go for however long I play this game. Also note, this game is kind of a black sheep, as it doesn't have any relevance to any of the other Castlevania games in the timeline. Just some of the characters are the same. Of course, you can't have Castlevania without Dracula. And here we see him being resurrected. And I'm not going to voice act any of this because, yeah. And it's also too late. But anyways, yeah, long story short, Camilla here resurrects Dracula, and we've got a group of vampire hunters that are going to rush in and thwart him. Morse Baldwin, his son Hugh Baldwin, and then his apprentice Nathan Graves, who we're playing as. The Baldwins and the Graves families are not relevant to anything in the other Castlevania games. You never hear of them. There is no vampire killer whip in this game. And immediately we're killed. Or not. Somehow we survived that fall. How am I gonna get out of here? We're in a pit. Oh, that is a weird button setup. That is very weird. I need to change that. So basically they got the Nintendo B button is for jumping, which I don't remember that being the thing, and then A is for whipping. I really don't like that setup. Let me see if I can change that. There's no way to do it, is there? Controls, control settings. Do that. Jump is fine as is. Okay. There we go. Much better. Anyways, starting off, you can whip, you can jump, and if you hold down the whip button, you can do the spin brandish. Also, right now we're slow as dirt. You whip candles, you get hearts. Anybody who's played Castlevania knows this. If you jump into bombs, you get hurt. Anybody who's played any game knows this. We just make our way down, kill these stupid bomber skeletons. Okay, so this is new to the Advanced Collection. Obviously, it shows the enemy you're fighting on the right there when you attack them, but there's a little symbol on it. I'm not super sure what that is. I guess we'll find out as we go. That might show, I guess, if they have a drop. Or for this game, possibly it might show what enemies have a DSS card. So there are very specific enemies in the game that can drop these magic cards, which are like your magic system in the game. If you combine two different cards from different types, like you have effect and elements. If you combine an effect and an element card, you get different magical effects. This can range from increasing your defense, making you immune to certain elements, letting you use different weapons, and even summoning entities to cause damage. Awakening. This is the first unique track to this game. And goddamn, I forgot how slow you are starting off. Also, that explosion lingers a little longer than I remember. We're just going to saunter our way over here. That's a bonehead. Save point. No, and I can't do anything here yet. I need a relic to be able to push blocks. Okay, so I guess if an enemy doesn't have a drop, it won't show the little thing on the side there. Or rather, oh, there we are. Now my first element card. Attribute and action. Okay, not element and effect. I mean, same thing, really. Stupid bats. Okay, so it won't show the little thing on the side of the screen unless that enemy has a card drop. So for instance, the boneheads will have a card drop. It really sucks in the original game because you have no way of knowing what enemies drop what. So you could be hunting around for all the cards for hours. Is this a save point? You go here to restore all your MP and HPs. That's a given. Unless you're stupid. I know there's some of you out there who've never played games like this. I'm here for you. Kinda. Alright, I desperately need to get my first relic, which lets me run. Because walking around like this is kind of dumb. Actually, I think it was over this way. Screw it. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the knife now because I don't think I'm going to be getting the item crash set up anytime soon. And once you've gotten the card, it actually shows you on the side there that you had the card for that enemy. And once they've dropped it once, they'll never drop it again. I don't think it's possible to miss cards, like if you drop the card and run out of the room. But I could be wrong. Let me have this demon asshole. And I suck at fighting him. There we go. Oh, never mind. I hate these flying enemies. Whip. Whip! He's dead. And he's got a card. I need to farm him at some point. If I'm going to be doing more of this game on screen, I'm going to be farming the card enemies off screen because it's going to take a while to get them from some of these guys. And here we are, first relic. And unlike Symphony of the Night, it actually tells you what the relics do and how to use them. So now we can actually move with some kind of speed. God damn it. Assholes. Now the question is, do I go back and get the cards from the enemies over across the way, or just continue forward? Let's go back. Sadly, I only have one card, so I can't really do anything with it. I need to have a card of the opposite effect in order to use DSS magic. I need another relic for that, so we can't go in there. Okay. Unfortunately, for a long while, the whip is pretty much your only kind of method of attack in this game. Other games you can mix it up a little bit, especially when you start playing games like Aria of Sorrow, which in my opinion is the best of the Game Boy Advance Castlevania games. And also one of my favorites. Probably my second favorite next to Order of Ecclesia. which I really hope they do that for the Switch. Let us play the DS Castlevania games. That'd be great. I would definitely make videos for those. Especially Order of Ecclesia. Ooh, I got a shirt. Because apparently I'm not wearing one right now. Here we go. Oh, that's really weird. The brandish is pretty nice. I do like it. And I'm going all over the place here, aren't I? Screw it. Let's keep going. Secret walls are a thing. I don't remember off the top of my head where they all are in this game. It's been years since I played this. So I remember only a bit of it. Just enough to function, not enough to excel. There we go. And I don't have a backdash button of any sort. Anyways, this magic Kool-Aid here will give us MP max increase. If you drink the Hidden Wall Kool-Aid, you get Hidden Wall powers. The running is nice, but it's inconvenient having to do a separate input in order to actually move fast. Then again, you kind of have to do that for other games like Symphony of the Night. Actually, let's keep going up this way. I guess what I'll do is I'll play to the first boss, and then I'll probably start one of the other games. I want to try and get all of them in this video, but if not, it'll be a multi-part video. Can't go that way. Wee! Oh, you fuck. Wee! Try that again. Oh, save point. First boss should be coming up, I believe. What else to say about this game? When you play this game on the original Game Boy Advance, this game is very dark. It was actually obnoxious hard to see even when you had lighting. I got a cotton robe. It's probably not as good as the shirt, is it? Oh no, it's better. But yeah, this game, very dark, even with lighting, even with the little attachable lights you had for the Game Boy Advance. And I got some more magic Kool-Aid. Like, you basically had to play this game on a backlit Game Boy Advance, like the SP, to really actually see anything worthwhile. Music's pretty nice though. Even the songs that they got from the other games, they actually have pretty good renditions of it. I really liked Aquarius in this game. Probably one of my favorite remixes. Or, you know, I don't even know what the word you would use for music that's not really like remixed. Yeah, whatever. I like this game's version of it more than others. Ooh, give me that. I believe now I have enough cards to, yep. This, I believe, gives me the fire whip. Mercury gives you different weapons, and then whatever element you use on it will be different weapon types. How do you activate it? There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Turn that off because it drains magic pretty quickly. Actually, magic recovers a little faster than I remember it. I'm already back to full again. Oh, god damn it. Obnoxious ass ghost. Burn for it! You fucker. Also, it's funny that the fire whip is the first thing you get, considering that's also Richter Belmont's specialty. And all of Nathan's moveset, or his sprite set, is based off of Richter from Dracula X. The way he runs, the way he whips, moves, stands still, all that. He's basically a reskinned Richter Belmont. Even the animation when he does the item crash is the same. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people notice that, but I do. Movement is so weird in this game. Crap. Actually, I think the boss is just ahead. Nope. Threw a knife by accident. Oh, God, they suck. The knives are ass. I need to get a better weapon. Give me like a holy water. I don't remember if one comes up anytime soon. That, I believe, is a heart increase. Yeah. Okay, the boss is definitely ahead. I recognize this room. Can I go in here? Yeah, I can. Oh god, mummies. I got something for y'all. And yes, these coffins will evidently spawn these guys to destroy the coffin. Oh, there are a lot of these guys. I die already. I'll turn that off. I'm just gonna skip you guys, fuck it. I got time for this. I forget what's up ahead. Oh, holy water, that's actually useful. Oh, this is a big waste of time. That's also useful. The holy water in this game is badass. Getting hit is not. Oh, I actually need the holy water because the boss is pretty weak to it. Okay, what was up here? Because I'm pretty sure the boss is in one of these rooms. Okay, that's it. Okay, oh god, these. This game's version of the Flea Man, wonderful. Because every Castlevania game has to have these. Also forgot how far he throws things. Alright, let's go take the boss on. If I remember right, it's the Cerberus. Yep. I forgot you were safe there. Oh, now he's gonna hurt. Cerberus's deadly laser beam. I forgot everything this guy does. You fucker. Here, have some of this. Him turning invincible every once in a while is kind of dumb. Keep him roasting for a little bit. Whip, whip. Oh, ow. Whip, whip. Oh, he's got me cornered. That's not good. Oh, good. Stop. That's not fair. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to the first boss. You ain't beating me, son. There we go. Ooh, 2 level ups. Man, I was really under level for this fight, but I still won. That's right, die. And now we have the double jump. The second relic you get. It's amazing that they give you this so early in the game, but it's nice to have it. Anyways, I guess you can go hit that save point, and then we'll call it a video for this game. How am I looking on my recording? 19 minutes, that's actually pretty good. That's not what I wanted to do. Actually, you know what? Because we use save states for the collection, that's probably what I'll do because I'm going to die anyways. Oh god. Oh god. Help! Actually, no. Let's see if I can make it back. If I'm about to die, I'll just save state it. Which will probably happen sooner than I think. It should be up here, right? Yeah. Alright, and that'll be it for Circle of the Moon. Next game coming up, Harmony of Dissonance. Now, question is how to get back. Here we go. Here's the next game. Probably one of the least liked games of the Game Boy Advance Castlevanias. I actually liked it a fair bit. Definitely more than Circle of the Moon. I think a lot of people's problem with this game, other than the very convoluted nature of the castle setup, is the music quality. Granted, you hear this title screen and it sounds amazing, but what you're going to be getting in the game is coming up. Yep, this. Now, granted, they had to kind of go this route because of storage issues when it comes to putting everything on a GBA cart. The quality can be looked over if you take in the fact that the compositions for the soundtrack is actually really good. Like, the songs are great. It's just this quality's not so great at showing it off. Now, one issue I do have with this game personally is this game tries way too hard to be another Symphony of the Night. I mean, just look at this intro. It's very similar to the intro in Symphony of the Night. And as you can read here, it takes place sometime after Simon Belmont's quests. And you play as Just, who happens to be Simon Belmont's grandson. And if I recall, he was also in the Nocturne show, but that's a show I haven't seen yet. As I was waiting to watch it with a certain somebody, hint hint. I'm gonna let y'all read the little story scroll here. And yeah, this music, I can see why people don't like it. I promise you, the songs in the game are good. It's just, you kind of have to look past the 16-bit quality. Alright, and I don't think we can skip this. Also, a little upgrade from Circle of the Moon, the game's easier to see. You didn't need as much lighting for this one, and all the sprites are like bright and colorful. Oh god, this got the same control issue. I need to fix that. Why do they do this? There we go. All is right in the world. Also, you have a back dash and a forward dash. Definitely helps getting around. This doesn't look suspicious at all. Whip it! Kill it! Oh god, it's a little big for a whip. So this thing, I believe, is Talos. It chases you in this beginning segment, and you fight it later in the game as a boss. Like, way later in the game. Run as fast as the screen will let me. Bye, loser! He's dead, right? He's totally dead. I didn't just spoil it. And this is Juice theme. Okay, one thing I kind of don't like about the control is how floaty your character is. Like, look how he jumps. It's like he's on the moon. But you get used to it. The back and forward dash definitely makes up for it. Because you can just zoom through maps. You got the branch, but this time it's more like Richter's, where you have free control of where the whip swings. I'm gonna pick that up. How do you cancel out? That's it. The way they do these controls on this is really weird. Get some monies. Okay. And once again, I'm gonna go until I get to the first boss and beat it, or die to it. And then we'll go to the next game, which is the one I'm most looking forward to in this setup. And I'll probably have to fix the controls for that one too. Yeah, the music, I actually really like the soundtrack in this game. Outside of the quality, I can look past that. Like if I was playing this on an NES, this would be the best soundtrack in all of gaming. Okay. You fucker. Now one thing this game does really good that I really like is the magic system. In this game you've got your sub-weapons as normal for a Belmont, but you've also got these magic elemental books that you can equip. And when you have the books activated, it transforms your sub-weapons into spells. It's a lot like the one they use in Lament of Innocence, which is one of my favorite mechanics in that game. So it's definitely something that this game does well in terms of combat. Not much in this room. Also, thankfully it doesn't stop the music when you're looking at the map like it does in Circle of the Moon. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that for when you go to the equipment menu. That goes to a different area entirely. I want to take a look around here a little bit more. Get this heart up. Yeah. Nope. I don't understand why they haven't brought the forward and back dash to other Castlevania games. Like in most of the games, you just have a back dash. You don't have a front dash. Look at that, just being able to dash through levels like that. I know in the Sorrow games you get a spell that lets you do something like that, but it's not its own mechanic, it's just another spell that you can equip, or soul rather. You'll see when I get to that game what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and go on ahead. Marble Corridor. Oh god, help! Also, the enemies in the game are way more aggressive than some of the other games. Hello, Death. The color of your soul. You must be a Belmont. What color is a Belmont soul? What color are other souls? Sounds like we're going into the same plot line of Portrait of Ruin. Because Death there also wasn't sure what was going on. Okay, and that uncovers a portion of the map we haven't discovered yet. Is there a save point nearby? Let's dive in this hole and see what's waiting for us. Some potion. I like potions. Nope, I don't want to go there yet. I don't know if I want to go in these areas yet, this early. Also, there are little squares on the side of the screen there. I think that's possibly for collectibles in this area that I could find. You can get these certain collectibles that you can put in a designated room in the castle, kind of like your own personal room. And the relics are like, or the collectibles are like decorations and stuff you can put in there. I'm probably gonna die, although I got a bunch of potions. Might as well use them. I'm just trying to hold out for a save point somewhere nearby. And thankfully, unlike Circle of the Moon, you don't need a relic to push boxes. Because apparently Belmonts are stronger than Graves. Also, to a certain someone that's watching, this is in fact one of the games that has Metroid Easter eggs. I don't know if I'll play long enough to show you them, but... yeah, Juice is not very maneuverable in the air compared to on the ground. Also, I think in this game, his whip brandishing... ow. Screw it, I might as well use one now. Forgot I had that. I got a book! And that's my first relic. Or my first spell book. I don't remember if there's a way to switch them on the go. Okay, ice and holy water, what does that do? There we go. Thankfully, there's gotta be a way to... hang on, let me check something. I could have sworn there's a way you can toggle the spell books on the go. I guess not. I guess you have to go into the menu each time to disable it. Which I'll probably do that. I don't want to waste my magic just yet. But thankfully using, when you're using the sub-weapon spells, it doesn't use hearts. You only use hearts when you're using base sub-weapons. Think of it sort of like a backup plan. Okay, where is this boss at? And here we go, our favorite, Clim. Because you can't have a Castlevania game without them. Save room, right? Yes. And look at that, same me talking about the this game trying to be Symphony of the Night. We had the same fucking save room thingy. Except it doesn't turn into a coffin. I don't think they could get that animation in this game on the Game Boy Advance. And Medusa heads. Leather gloves, that's an equipment thingy. I forget what the first boss of this game was. I think it was like a knight guy. Ow. Redstone. Okay, so you can equip things on your whip that can change its attributes or change how it works. This just adds fire to it. You don't actually see it, but whenever you damage enemies, you do. Haha, fool. Level up. What's over this way? Besides pain. That's an asshole place to put that enemy. Here, have some of that, dickhead. Anti-venom, and I can't quite get that. The whip brandish is such a great little thing to have. This little magical MacGuffin up there. I'm pretty sure that's Vlad's ring, but I can't get that until I get double jump. Just like Symphony of the Night, you need to collect Dracula's parts for a thing in endgame. You'll probably hear me say that all out in this game, just like Symphony of the Night. No, I want the holy water. Oh god. I forgot what this guy does already. Oh, you sneaky bastard. I probably shouldn't even be fighting this guy just yet. I'm gonna throw that and then do his little sword lunge. Fuck, I'm dead. I died! Oh no! It's okay, I saved it, I think. Or I could do this. Sands of time. That never happens. Haha! I'm not gonna go all the way back and do that crap when I can just rewind. I got time for that. Hurry up and die, damn you. There you go. Asshole. And life up. And the door can't go in yet. I forget what I need to go in those doors. Oh god. Oh. Got super refunds on my potions there. I'll take it. Where am I supposed to go for this boss? I think down there? So I have to go in those caves. Going the right way, right? Left? Shit, wrong button. Come hither! Okay, I go down here, right. And yes, gotta check for hidden walls. Fairy journal, which I think just tells me enemy names. Oh no, that's not for collectibles, that's for relics. I feel like I'm out of place here. How much time am I running right now? A few more minutes and I have to switch over to the other game. Guess you won't see a boss fight for this one. I guess me fighting that thing counted as a boss fight, that big armor thing. Ooh, what's this? Monster Tome. So wait. What did the... Okay, names. Okay, so bestiarian names. Good to know. If I remember right, I get the lizard tail relic from this area. I think. So I know you can't slide by default, you need the lizard tail to be able to do that. And once again, the movement of this character in the air is going to get me killed in a lot of these fights. Because he's way too floaty and you don't have a lot of aerial movement. I guess I'll find the next save point where I die. We'll call it for this one. Another door I can't unlock. Wonderful. I got a chicken. I got some chicken. Is that going to save me? Probably not. Got a double jump to get up there. Unlike Circle of the Moon, you don't get double jump super early. I got the cloak. Alright, you guys need to calm down. I can do that too. Mine hurts more. I could have sworn there's a way you could toggle the spell book. Am I just misremembering? Okay, this is where I get the... No, I want the water. How am I looking? Okay, I probably should cut it for now on this game. Let me just see what's down here real quick. Probably death. Oh, I was actually going to try and dodge that. But yeah, this is Harmony of Dissonance. Not everybody's favorite, but it's a decent game when you get over some of the movement stuff. Anyways, on to the next and final game for this video. And the best of the GBA collection, Aria of Sorrow. Now this game takes place during the modern era in 2035, I believe, in Japan. Much, much better game. Better controls, better systems, better music, at least in quality. Although it does have a good soundtrack too. Just so you know, it's me. Not Clim. Why did you do that? And I'll let you watch the little story flow here. And you play Soma Cruz. Edgy, white-haired, trench coat wearing guy. A trope that I fucking hate in video games and anime. So long story short, we walk up a flight of stairs and somehow walk into an eclipse. That's starting to happen. And we wake up inside a castle courtyard. And here we have Genya Arikado. For those of you who haven't picked up on it, Arikado is how you pronounce Alucard in Japanese. To kind of hint at who this guy might be. Do you think I'm a fool? Oh my god, some bad guys. And we somehow took that enemy's soul. God, I gotta do this crap again. Okay, shut up. So, first off, better air control. Sadly, we don't have a forward dash anymore. Apparently we don't have a back dash either. I think I have to unlock that. But anyways, in this game you can attack, and that's about it for now. Oh, and if you hit up and attack, you can use your soul ability. So the big mechanic of this game is every enemy has a soul that you can absorb, and you get their power to use their abilities when you have their soul equipped. And thankfully the advanced collection thingy will tell you if you have that enemy's soul or not by the little pop-ups on the right side of the screen there. Go and equip that. I'm not going to sit here and farm because I'm on limited time. Let's go ahead and fight this boss. Thankfully, this area isn't as convoluted as Harmony of Dissonance's first area, so it shouldn't be too hard to get to the boss. Hopefully we'll get a couple souls along the way. And yes, every enemy has a soul, even these little bats. I think I might actually want to equip that. No, it's actually weaker. That's fine. There we go, that's my backdash ability. Oh, and I got a new soul. Let's go and equip that. Actually, kind of like this one, I think. Water gun. Or me on a very good day. Wink, wink. That's your save area. Up, patrols. There we go. Also, the starting music is very good. I like it. There's actually an orchestral make of this on the, I think the Lament of Innocence soundtrack. Stupid axe armors. Also, kind of an interesting thing, the very first YouTube video I ever made on my old channel was of this game, showing off all the bullet type souls. So those of you who know me very well will probably know a lot of the stuff I will get in this game. And look at this, we're already at the first boss. He's kind of a pushover. In fact, he's already dead. Look at that. Get one of those babies and I recover all my stuff. Sadly, I didn't get his soul, but let's go ahead and save it right quick. Ooh, nice. Ooh, Peeping Eye. He's a very rare soul. What his soul does when you have it equipped is it shows you secret walls you can break. I'm definitely not going to be getting his soul in this video. Maybe another one if I decide to do more on this game. I don't know. We'll see how things fly. Magical glowing water, which you can't sink in yet. You need another soul for that. There's also a soul that lets you walk on water, and no, it's not the soul of Jesus Christ. Actually want to equip that one. This lets you glide. Their souls, I believe, if you use them underwater, they shoot out homing torpedoes. If you use them out of water, you just throw down a dead fish. And thankfully, unlike Dinosaur, you don't have to get multiple of the same soul to level them up. And once you get a soul, you've got it and that's it. You're done, you don't have to farm the enemy anymore. That's one thing I really hate about Dinosaur. Actually, there's a lot of things in Dinosaur I don't like. I'm not a super big fan of that game. I know a lot of people are, and yeah. Everything about that game I feel is inferior to this one. Hey buddy, just hanging out? Anyways. It is a white dragon. Here, cool off. I thought I was gonna kill him, I guess not. Ah, he's got a flamethrower. On second thought, maybe the water gun's a little hard to aim. Rapid die. There we go. Sadly, unlike Super Castlevania 4, he doesn't turn into a bunch of chicken. Oh god, I'm getting Eiffel Towered here. I don't like that. Oh no, that wasn't Eiffel Tower. Spit roasted. There we go. I know my sex terms. I believe those guys can drop rotten meat, which you can eat to poison yourself, or if you have the flesh golem soul, will heal you. Go and equip that. One of these days they need to make a game like this where the armor you equip will actually show on your character. I know that's going to take a lot more modeling or sprite work, but I think it'd be worth it. Ow. This weapon is way too short range. I might also be trying to piss on my enemies to kill them. Stop running from me, jerk! Also, at some point I might want to turn that off, because it's actually kind of getting a little distracting. The little pop-ups on the side. Also, once again, really like the bright, colorful aesthetic of this game versus Circle the Moon. Super dark and hard to see everything. This game looked really good on a Game Boy SP or Nintendo DS, the original DS, which in my opinion is one of the best handheld consoles. Because you could play everything on it. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS. You name it, it could play it out of those libraries. I need a bigger weapon. I need a longer sword. Said every man ever, probably. What's my time looking like? Oh, we're good for a little bit. God damn it. I wish you didn't open that thing, that menu every time you check your recording time. Got enough time to do a little bit more exploring before we have to cut it for this video. But yeah, overall, this was definitely the best of the Castlevania GBA games. Nice. And one of my top 5 favorite Game Boy Advance games. Alright, we're gonna go this way next. Nice. Actually, I probably want to do that. The cool thing about that soul is it homes in on enemies. It's basically like a magic missile. Ooh, I got a combat knife, which is probably still a short weapon. Yep. Handy. I keep hoping I'd get his soul just on a whim. Notice I can throw grenades, I can turn this into Call of Duty, yo. I'm gonna laugh if I end up getting PP9 soul early, because it's like a, I think a 5% drop rate. Either 5 or 3, it's really rare. Stabby, stabby, stab. That's killing enemies faster, at least. I just hate having to get so close to them to do it. Although I think in the next area we get the longest range weapon in the game, and probably the one I use the most. The chain sword. Which essentially is a whip in this game. For a character that can't use the vampire killer. And that totally missed him. And I can't get that yet. Go ahead and save, and where am I looking on time? Still got a few more minutes. I gotta keep checking because I don't want the video to stop. Well, no, it'll give me a reminder, like it just did now. Hello, obviously evil guy. That's totally not evil. Interesting. The last time I remember running into a missionary in an evil place was Zed from Curse of Darkness, who turned out to be Death. Boom, I was here. Ah, yes, the Battle of 1999. It's supposed to be the final battle between Belmont and Dracula, where they finally completely destroyed him. And it was supposed to be Julius's adventure. Sadly, we never got that, as Igarashi left Konami before that could happen. Yeah, we know you're the bad guy. But somehow you're in here and, you know, it's full of monsters and you're still alive. You had to have been defending yourself somehow. Also, I was wrong. It's the area after this where I get the chainsword. This song also got a orchestral remake in the Lament of Innocence soundtrack. I also love the cloud effects back there. Look at that. This game's cool. Killed you with your own soul and something else too. The ghost soul is one of the more useful souls early on in the game. God damn, ah! Let's see what we can find up here. Okay, let's not tickle the bone pillar to death. I think you can get like a small fireball from them as a soul. Ding dong! Yeah, this is a great game. I really like this game. Oh, can't go down that way. I have to go chase somebody else down there, I guess. I know there's an armor I could pick up around here somewhere. Oh, I gotta double jump for those. Whoop, I probably didn't want to do that. Oh no, I did. Bamboo sword, any good? No. Which is sad because it probably would have had more range than the knives I've been getting. How did I not get any of your souls from that? And I guess I'll go ahead and hit the next save point and then we'll call it a day for this video. I don't think I've done my part showing these games off. Hey, big guy. Oh, bye. There's definitely a save point below in the room below me, if I remember right. I'm gonna go ahead and fast track to it. Here we go. Go ahead and save the game. And I don't know. We may or may not revisit some of these games in a future video. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.